fixed layout. By the name only we can say that fixed. Fixed means what? Here the web developer, right, the who is going to create the web page, right, that person will predict, right, that person will predict, I want to display my web page in, I want to display my web page in this browser. Means they will consider standard display screen. Okay, they will consider the standard display. Okay, the standard display for means if you want to display one particular web page means 17-inch monitor, right? So they will try to fix one width for that one web page. Okay, they will try to fix one width, right? That width they will specify in their code, whether that particular web page is opened in monitor, that maybe the monitor may be a 21-inch monitor, or maybe it in 17-inch monitor, or it in mobile screen, right? That width what they are specified in the code, that space, that size of that web page will be displayed in the monitor. That page will be displayed in the monitor. Means ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ವೆಬ್ ಡೆವಲಪರು ನನಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕು, ನಂದು ವೆಬ್ ಪೇಜು ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಆಗಬೇಕಂತ ಅವರೇ ಪ್ರಿಡಿಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಷ್ಟು ಸೈಜ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದೇ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ this much of I want to display my web page to display in this width, so they will specify that width in the code. That particular width will be displayed in different size of screen. Okay, the screen may be a different size, but to that particular page, to that particular screen, that much of web pages be displayed. Okay, how to do that one? I will not write the code. I already written the code for that. Okay, I already written the code. I just explain that code part. Okay, if I write the code, it will take too much time. Okay, for that code only it will take almost 1.5 hour. So 50, yes. Okay, I open this code in Notepad. Right, so wait, I will run this program and I will show you how it will display. Okay, program 15. See, I have created my web page, right? So I want to display my web page like in this manner. This is the width. My screen is of 17-inch, right? My laptop screen of 17-inch. I am given some width space here. So see, this part is waste and this part is waste. Okay, if you open the same web page in 21-inch monitor, this part will be quite bigger, this part will be quite bigger, because the size of the screen is more, the pixel is more. My pixel of my screen is what, 1024 to 716, has 17-inch. Right, if I use the same web page in 21-inch monitor, the web size will be, means the waist size will be different, right? This is what I try to create with my program. Okay, try to create with my program, right? So same doc type I used, current. Then this is the skeleton of the program, you know, right? So title, fixed layout I have given, and you just ignore this part. I don't want, I just remove this part. I will explain in next concept. Okay, responsive design. In responsive design, this part will come. Okay, explain at that time. You ignore this line. I'm trying to write what? The internal style sheet. So body, open, margin 0 pixel. Margin 0 pixel. Why I have given the margin 0 pixel? See, it should not waste even a 0.1 pixel in my browser. It is started from here only, right? From initial starting of my browser, right? To do that, my body should start from the browser initial pixel. Okay, from here it is displaying, right? So that's why I'm giving the margin as 0 pixel. Then container. Okay, why I'm using container? I'm creating one container here, right? So I'm using this container. This whole part is one container. Okay, in that part I'm dividing. Okay, this part is for header, this part is for navigator, and this part is for sidebar, and this is for main page, and below we use for footer, right? So in web page, okay, I'll just open the web page. This is the layout. Not most of them will not use the liquid layout. Most of them will use what? Sorry, most of them will not use the fixed layout. Most of them will use the liquid layout. I'll explain the liquid layout, right? See, if this is considered as a margin, means starting of the browser, they are in this particular web page. They utilized from initial, means they have used this code. This particular code they are used. Body margin 0 pixel from initial of my browser. Okay, what is the initial is there, right, of my browser? My content should start displaying from there. Okay, my data should start displaying from there. That is the reason we have given what? Body margin 0 pixel. So container, right? This is one whole container, whole one container. In that container we are given like header, sidebar, right, navigation. This is the navigation, right? So you can this is the navigation part, right? So this is the header, some heading we are giving. So happy to announce that some this is scrolling, right? This is some heading part we are given, and this is the header where we have given the content there, and sidebar and the menu, right? Menu means the main content what we are displayed here, right? The main content. Okay, this is what the page layout, CSS layout. So I am creating what? One container. The container size is of width 968 pixel and margin of 0 pixel and auto. Okay, why we have given auto? I will just remove this part. Okay, I will remove this container. This line I will remove. Save. Go to this fixed layout. See the initial before that which I included that margin as auto, right? So it is now displaying at the center of my web page, center of my browser. If I have removed that auto, you can see it has moved at the left side. This part is now wasted, right? It's look quite odd, though we are using, though some space is wasting there. At one side it is wasting too much of space there, means at the right hand side it looks very odd, though it's of wasting some space. Okay, so that is the reason to look quite impressive, to look like to look beautified, you're going to use this same statement, margin 0 pixel auto. Okay, means it is using, means it is not wasting the margin from initial, it is displaying the content like that. Okay, margin 0 pixel auto. If I remove that one, it will be like this. Okay, it is starting from left hand side, because the default, the browser, it will display our content from left hand side. By default it will display our content from left hand side. So this is the container part. It's created what? 968. This width from here to here, it is of 968 width and 968 width. Okay, from here to here it is displaying what? 968 width. Okay, size of this my browser. Next, I want to give the, now what we have done, only this part we have created, one container, out border we have created with the size of 968. Now I want to divide that box, I want to divide that container. I want to give some space for header, for navigator, like as I seen here, right? Some header for navigator, right? This is the navigator symbol, navigator path, and this is the some like header part. Like for that, we are going to divide that the container. Okay, we're going to divide that container, right? So first I want to create the header. So what I will do, I'll go to the body, I'll go to body, right? I'm creating the ID container, because in one container, means this is the size of the container, 968 pixel. Under that I'm creating header, navigator part. So in the body I'll move, right? In body I created one container ID, right? Container. Under that container, under this container, what we need, right? Whatever we're trying to create, that we are giving within this body part. We're giving this in this body part, right? So create one container, div id equal to container, under that create the header, right? I'm creating the header. I'm not added any content in the header, just I'm creating what? One header here. Div class equal to header, right? So how we got this part? This is the header part, right? So how we got this gray color and all, that we are giving where? In the CSS. Move back to the header part here, heading. So we are used like what? Class over there. Okay, we have used what? Class here, correct? So div class equal to header. So I use dot header. This is for class, right? Symbol for indicating the class ID is, sorry, class selector is dot header. Open. Background color is gray. I have given background like, sorry, I have given background like gray, right? So gray color. So I got the background like gray. Height is 75 pixel. Height is 75 pixel, and the width is 964 pixel. This part width is 964 pixel. I want to utilize all 964 pixel for header. That is the reason I am giving 964 pixel here. And border solid 2 pixel yellow. See, border 2 pixel yellow. It is border is what? 2 pixel yellow, and color is white. Okay, what it will do, color is white means if I give any content, any data under this header, it will display in what? White color. So what we'll do, we'll go to the header and we'll do the heading now. SVIT college. Okay, Rajanu Kunte, Bangalore. Fine. Now I will save this. Go to here, refresh. See, right? So I have added the content in the header part like SVIT college, Arjun Kunte, Bangalore. It is displayed what? In white color, because in the style I have used what? White. Color is white, right? So what I will do, I will just replace this border color. It is yellow. I'm trying to display in red now. Okay, red. So what it should display? This part, outer border is there, right? It is in yellow color. It will convert it to red now. Correct. So go to here. See, only we have changed the style for header. Change for header. So it is displaying there in the red format. Okay, and the content, whatever the content we're trying to add under this header part, that part will be displayed in white color. Okay, this is regarding the header, how to create the header, right? 75 pixel for height, this part from here to here. 964 pixel, because we're trying to create from here to here, it is utilizing all 964 pixel here. You can ask, sir, it is of 968 pixel, but we have given 964 pixel. Correct? Here 4 pixel is wasted. Why 4 pixel is wasted? Because we have used border like 2 pixel here. Border 2 pixel we have used. So the entire part will be taking minusing 4 pixel. So total 968 pixel it is using here. Okay, it is using 968 pixel. Okay, now this is regarding the header part. We completed this header. Now we move to this navigator part. Okay, navigator. So what navigator means? Here we have used, right, news, gallery, online payment, placement, and all, right? How to add this part, right? So I will show that how to add this navigator part and all in liquid flavor. I have created that part in liquid flavor. While explain that code, I will explain how to create this part. This is just showing. Okay, in further lab I will explain. Okay, I will show each and everything by coding. Okay, each and everything I will show how to create this navigator, how to create a sidebar, how to create the footer, each and everything I will show in coming lab. Okay, for time being, for syllabus, what is required, I'm explaining that part. Okay, now when come to Navigator, same. In under the container, I need the Navigator, means under this container only I want this Navigator. So I have to give this Navigator code under this container, right? So go to this part, container, this is done. I have used the div id as Navigator because I have not used anything there. I have not given anything in the Navigator. This is empty, correct? So go to Navigator part here, Navigator code part. See, right? I have used ID. That is the reason I am using that ID symbol here, right? Hash Navigator, then background is black. So you can see the background is black. Height is 30 pixel. I don't want the Navigator too much size. Okay, only precise size I need. So I giving the 30 pixel there. So 30 pixel, the height is, width is 964 pixel because I'm utilizing the entire space for Navigator like I'm using for header. 964 pixel, solid 2 pixel yellow. Solid 2 pixel yellow. Then font weight bold. Okay, means what I'm giving for this Navigator, means whatever the content I'm adding under this Navigator, that should display in bold, and the color of that font will be white color. Okay, just give an example. See, for Navigator actually we use what, hyperlinks, because home and every will be there, right? So if you click on that, it will reach to the that particular page. That is what we're going to give Navigator. Here, see, home, news is there, gallery is there, right? This is the Navigator part. Means to create this one, we are going to use what, hyperlinks, because when we click on this news, this particular page will be direct to other page, right? So we have moved to the news page, right? So, but here I am not using the any hyperlink. Just I am giving one content, one data I am giving over here. Okay, that is not a hyperlink. Just one data I will give, like home. Home I will give. Okay, it should display in that navigation. In that navigation bar, it should display. So save here. Go to this. See. Navigator, right? You can see here in the Navigator. Solid, it is bold. We got in bold, and color is white. You can see it in white, right? Solid. I will just change this to red. The border should change to red now. Save. Now it has changed to red. Right? 2 pixel of header, 2 pixel of home. So total 4 pixel margin. You can see here. Okay, this part is quite bolder, right? So it is quite bolder than this part, because 2 pixel of the header and 2 pixel of the home. This is the Navigator. Total 4 pixel here, and overall 2 pixel. Okay, so this is regarding the Navigator. If we click on this part, you should move to other page that we'll see in lab, right? Then sidebar, this part. Now you come to sidebar. I want to keep this sidebar at the left side. That is the reason I'm giving left, dot left. And width, I want 176 pixel, not the entire page. 964 pixel, I don't want. 968 pixel, I don't want. I need only this part, this width I need. So I'm giving 176 pixel. Height is 500 pixel. From here to here it is 500 pixel. Okay, but here in header and Navigator, I need less height. I'm giving 30 pixel in for Navigator and 70 pixel for height. But for sidebar, I need more height. That is the reason I'm giving 500 pixel over here. Okay, so 500, width is 176. I want to keep the sidebar at the left side, so I'm keeping at the left. That is why I'm using float for that. Okay, background green I have used. This is the green background I have used. Border left, solid 2 pixel yellow. This part left 2 pixel yellow, solid bottom 2 pixel yellow, then left 2 pixel yellow. If I used top 2 pixel yellow, again my 2 pixel is wasted here, right? I can use the top 2 pixel also, right? So, but I don't want to use my 2 pixel over here, because I don't want to waste my border, 2 pixel border at the top. I already have. of navigation, so I don't want to use. The same way we can remove here. Okay, but what we have to do in the navigator, like this we have to give border left, border bottom, like border right. Where we don't want, that part we can remove there. Okay, if we use only the border, all side will be given this pixel, this size will be given for all sides. Okay, for specific side you want, you can give specifically like left, bottom, top, right. Here to show you I am using this attribute, means additional attributes I am using left, bottom. And what is this? Border bottom left radius 1 em, right? So you can observe here, see, this part is not like this, right? It is not a rectangular format, it's some curve is there here, right? It is some curve is there. To create that curve I am using this part to modify, just to beautify my web page, right? So I am using this statement, border bottom left radius 1 em, means it will create 1 pixel. Okay, it will create 100%. 1 em means 116 pixel, right? It will create 16 pixel of content in curve. Okay, this table is 16 pixel is curved here. You can see 16 pixel is curved at the bottom side. Okay, if you want the same at the top, same copy this one, top left. So the same thing we're going to see here. Okay, same here. Sidebar. If you want to give any content in the sidebar, you can give this content. Same thing, you go here, you can give sidebar like CSC. Okay, CSC, ISC. If you want, you can go there. Save, go here. We can see CSC sidebar. You can got it. This content has been displayed there because we have not specified any color, any styles for font, so it is displaying in what default color. Default is what black color, right? So displaying in black color, CSC. If you want to specify, you can go here, you can write color like white, means that particular content will be displayed in white. So color, if we use the white here, go to save here, then see it has been converted to white color, right? So now last part is what? Main part. So the main, this part, right? This part, main. Okay, in main part, float left, from here it is starting. So if you try to add the content in the main, it should start from left side. Okay, it should start from left side. So width is of 786. Then width means this part. This part is of 786. You just try to add 786 plus 176, you will get 964. Okay, 964 you will get. Okay, this full width is of 964 and dividing into two part. Some 176 part, 176 pixel I am giving for side part and 786 are given for main part, right? So width is of 786, height is of 500 pixel, right? Same 500 pixel. Background is gold. This part is what? Gold color I am giving. Background is gold. Then border right solid, 2 pixel yellow. Border right solid. This is right solid, 2 pixel yellow. Left, this part is 2 pixel yellow. Bottom is 2 pixel yellow. Then font family is Arial. Okay, whatever the font I am giving under this main, it will be in Arial font. Like we have Times New Roman, Calibri, right? So we have seen this part in the first module, font family, right? There you are going to use this Arial. If you want to give one more, we can give here Arial. Like next is Calibri. Okay, if it is Times New Roman, means Times New Roman, 3 parts are there. So there we have to give it Roman, right? Then last will be one default. How much we can give? Maximum 4 we can give. Last should be the default. Browser will be having some default, right? Like san free, something san free, right? So if our browser is not having this font style, so at last default browser font style will be displayed. A default browser font style will be displayed. Right. Next, font size will be 16 pixels. So whatever we display, it will display in 16 pixel. Right. So overflow auto. Then border bottom right radius is 1 em. See, you can see border bottom radius is 1 em. You can ask here, right? One question you can ask, sir. Left for sidebar, main for sorry, right for main, because this whole portion is meant for main. So whatever the attributes or properties or style we going to give, that will be applied only for main. If you give left here, it will be here, it will convert here. If you use the same content, border bottom left radius in this main part, right, this part will be curved, right, this part will be curved. So left part is comes under sidebar. That is the reason we have to give this property in sidebar, right, in this class we have to give. And this right side will comes under main, so this property we have to give under main class. Okay, then okay, you ignore this part, we'll ignore this. Control X, just copy this code part here. Fine, right? Okay, this part you also ignore. Okay, I'll save this part, save this, go to browser. Okay, this content also I will remove. This box I don't want, I want to I will remove this part. Okay, Control X, go to this browser, Control V, then save this. Now you can see the empty, right, empty layout, the empty layout, correct. Then right, so yes, this is regarding, I don't want this test and all. Okay, I will leave this part. Right, this is regarding the fixed layout, right? So this part is fixed. If we try to display this particular width, right, so this 968 pixel will be displayed in n monitors, where whether that monitor is of 21 size or 17 size or 5 size or 4 size, anything, okay, that will be displayed over. This is the size it will display, but this is fixed. This is done, this fix is done by whom? By the developer. Okay, what how much size we have fixed here? Like 968 pixel, 968 pixel. Okay, now how you want to calculate this 968 pixel? See, in the main, actually it will be in main width, what we have given it is 786, right? I'll just open the calculator, open the calculator. See, in the main I used how much width? 786 pixel here, 786 pixel. So 786 pixel plus 2 pixel, what, for border, so plus 2 pixel, 788 pixel. Okay, 788 pixel plus we have used for sidebar 176 pixel, this part, right, plus 176 pixel, 964 pixel. We got how much? 964 pixel. And for header and this part for navigator, we have used 2 pixel, what, border. So 2 plus 2, 4 pixel, total 968 pixel. Okay, you can calculate. See, randomly we can't give the pixel size for each class here. Okay, whatever the size we are giving, it should be calculated. It should be calculated and it should match to the container. Again, that's 68 pixel. For example, see, I will just change the size of this main from 9 main 786 to I'll do 790. 790. So where the size should be extend at the main size, it will extend here. Okay, save this. Yes, hide this one. See, it has moved to next. Okay, it has moved to the next line because the size has been increased. The size is increased now, right? That is the reason it is the pixel is now more. Now this content, this main part has been moved to the next line. So the next, it is moved to next to sidebar. Okay, that is the reason. So whatever we are giving, all should be calculated. Okay, I just earlier it was 764, right? Earlier it was something like how much size it was. 786, sorry, 786 it was there, right? Now I will change this to 770, right? 770 I will change. Now we can see, now it has been shrunk. Okay, if we give more pixel than the container, it is moved to next page, means nothing but it will take the height part also. Okay, I have given 4 pixel extra there earlier, means 786 to 790. 4 pixel I have given extra. So what it has done, it has taken this part. Okay, 4 pixel extra from height. Correct. So if we reduce, so it has shrink to it is something 14 pixel I have reduced. So this 14 pixel it has shrink. Right, it will not look good in the browser. So everything should be uniformity, right? That is the reason. So we have to give the width size for each class. For each class, what we're trying to create in the fixed layout, all should be in calculated manner. So 786, 86 or 84 something is there. Yes, 786. It is fixed. That is what a fixed layout. And how to insert the values in header, how to create the values in navigator, the sidebar, right, in the main part, we'll see in lab. Because if I try to explain that one, means it will take another half an hour. Okay, it will take another half an hour. That is the reason I removed all those things. Okay, so I'll just move